actually better now as a percentage. The opportunity to gain more equity in that purchase home is better right now. Looking forward, you will regret not buying today instead of 2 or 3 years from now. You will not have the same market. So my recommendation is get your home sold, take what is perceived to be a loss to you on paper because you saw home value of a couple of years ago, but you'll gain that in the home you purchase. That's my response. I'd like to open it up to someone else here.
My comment would be what we always said for the years and years that many of us have been in real estate, and that is it's always a great time to sell. We've never told people to hesitate and wait and hold. We've always said now's the time, and I agree with Greg that you have buying power right now. So if you have to take less of a sales price in the current market, you're going to gain on the buy side. So that's the advice that I would give our sellers, and I would continue the course as we always have.
I kind of conclude with what they're saying out there. As a seller today looking to put your home on the market, you have some decisions to make. It depends on your situation, where you're moving to, why you're moving, and what you want to do with your home and where you want to go to. If you're looking to sell your home and move to another home in the local area, it's a great time to sell. Like you say, your buying power is going to be fantastic. You may have to take a little less for your home today than you would want to, but you know what, you're going to make it about the buying side. There's a lot of opportunity out there, and a lot of people are on the fence. They need to stop looking at it and get off the fence and go, because this market may change. You may see home prices go up, you may go up. We're not sure what's going to happen. But it's a good time right now, especially as the seller and the buyer. So I would at this time suggest that they look forward to what they want to do and move on.
Thanks for the comment. I think what I see out there, and I manage an office of about 100 people for Coldwell Bank of Burnett, the Twin Cities, and what I've been telling both our agents and our clients is that, you know, for the last 5 to 7 years, we've been showing up like a baseball team that knows we're going to win. We know we're going to get out there, we're going to win the game every time we show up. And this is a year where we might not just automatically win that game. And we may need to look at each pitch that comes at us and play the game this year, pitch by pitch. And so we have to work with our clients, pitch by pitch. We have to work as agents every day. We have to show up. We have to work. We have to implement basic tools that we've used historically. And day by day and pitch by pitch, we'll win this game this year. And that's what I'm telling you. Thank you.
Excellent, thank you. Question over here, yes.
Yeah, do you have any updates on the adjustment for FHA for the Twin Cities in Congress?
I personally have heard of that, but I don't know when the date is. I'm sorry, the question was the adjustment to the FHA price of mortgage, and when is that going to happen? I've only heard that it's happening, but the date I don't know.
And I believe there are some loan companies and whatnot just in this crowd that probably answer that question better for you. I think there are some outlets for that.
Yes.
So I'm wondering what you foresee or project for the next year regarding supply and demand, meaning that balance right now is sort of blank, there's maybe 12 months out on the market or whatever the number is. Do you think that number is going to be going up or going down?
That's why. Yeah. The question was regarding supply and demand, the inventory compared to the number of buyers. And that's an excellent question. You know, it's very easy when you look back to why are we in this situation. You know, throughout the 90s, everybody wanted to increase the amount of home ownership. So our industry as a whole got together and said, what can we do to increase home ownership? And what they did is they created more creative products, more loan products, and it did help a lot of people get into the marketplace. There was also some individuals took advantage of that marketplace, and so there was a saturation of buyers. And we sort of spent forward the buyers that we had. One indicator that I've noticed just recently is the rate of increase, the amount of new listings that are coming on the market is actually coming down. And that is a sign that the market is finding equilibrium. And so I predict, and also as NAR said, is that we will know by the end of the first quarter of 08 how things are going to be going. But to me, all indications are that 08 is going to be the turnaround. And that's just my personal feeling. You know, I'm not a simulator, but that's my opinion. Thank you.
The other comment that I would like to make is that as all of us are seeing, we see a lot of things coming into this industry. We have a lot of new construction inventory out there. I think that the builders and the sellers are working very diligently to reduce that inventory by cutting their pricing. I think that we have some things that are coming into town that are new to us as real estate agents, which are the auctions. And whether you agree or disagree with them, they are going to do some things with the inventory that we have, and it will reduce the listings that we currently have, putting pressure. So I think it's looking very good. I'm very excited about seeing what happens at the end of this first quarter, and I too believe that inventory is going to reduce fairly quickly, and we will see the second part of 2008 being a little bit more bright for all of us.
As we talk about supply and demand, you look at our supply right now, supply has started to drop in the last couple of months. Just coincidence with the time of year, or is it a trend? We believe it's a trend. What we need to do is, as we talk to you guys out there, we get it out to the media and the market, as buyers realize that right now is a great time to buy, and there may not ever be a better time to buy in the real estate history ever. As we get that out there, they know that rates are still great, they're still 10% below. The demand starts to drop, so there will not be as many homes for them to look at. They need maybe to get off the fence and go, and as we get that out there to the public, that buyers need to get going, as they are sitting in the sidelines right now. The demand is going to continue to drop, the supply is going to drop, demand should start to increase, which is going to bring us back to a balanced market. Will it happen overnight? No. Will it happen this quarter? Will it happen next quarter? Maybe by the end of the year? Those are things we think is going to happen. We don't know exactly when it's going to happen. But as the demand starts to pick up, as buyers realize that it's now is the time to buy, and you can't wait any longer, as supply starts to drop, we're going to get back to a balanced market. It's going to be gradual, but it's going to come back, and we're going to be better off for the long run.
Thank you. Any other questions, please? Yes, let's see a hand back here.
I was just going to make a comment as well. I was in Minneapolis, and I was hearing on a Tuesday morning sales meeting that the buyers are out in droves in this moment. And they're not all represented, they're looking for help. The comment was, one comment that was consistent was that there's a lot of properties for sale, yes, but they're not in very good condition. And they're wanting the houses that show well, that are staged, they're clean, they're freshly painted, and that's what they're looking for, is what we were told.
Excellent comment. I've heard the same thing in the marketplace, that the buyers are coming back out. NAR says that 70% of consumers work with the first realtor they meet. It's time to get back out there and meet these clients and take this opportunity. Absolutely. Thank you. You got a hand over here?
How is the presidential election year going to affect any possible? Are people going to wait a little bit in the fall to see what happens, so that 08 may not crash?
You know, I love that comment, because as I look back historically over election years, it seems like it's always good for real estate.